It's Ladewaybac here, and today I want to show you a simple setup that I have learned with Jacko that has increased my win rate with her, and also something that I just figured out 5 minutes ago that I had no idea Jacko could do. Now previously, when I used to get a 2K into a 2D or a grab, I would throw a minion on the other side of my opponent and have him, sandwich between the two, and do whatever kind of do whatever I can to open up the opponent. And obviously they have the there's the other setup where you like jump up with a minion and then just like switch sides or just go on the other side, and something like that. Usually those were the Jacko setups, but I found something that I think works a lot better. So now when I get a 2K into a 2D or a grab, I make my opponent guess first by just summoning the minion, hopping over, and ending up on the other side here. So there's two options. You do the kick into the minion attack, which your opponent can't see, or just do a minion attack right in front of him. So he's gonna have to guess. You're gonna be right here, and he's gonna have to make a guess right around this area right here. So minion attack first, or heavy slash into minion attack. So he's gonna have to guess left or right. And if you do this, here I'll show you. Let's get him to counter attack on block. We'll get him to do a 2P. So I'm plus here. If he tries to hit a button, you're getting hit, and I'm getting my combo. And if I'm going on the other side, obviously there's no time for him to do anything anyways. Now the 2K into the 2D, you might have to switch it up a little bit, especially if you're like right on your opponent, because like you're gonna end up on the right side immediately if you do it that way. So what you do is just backstep and do it that way. Backstep, and then you get your mix anyways. And it's gonna depend. It's gonna be varying on range. So if let's say you're like right here, you just back up a little bit and do it like that. So you don't want to backstep there. But if you're like right on your opponent, definitely want to backstep so you can get that range. And the beauty about this setup is that it's like really easy to do. You're not changing much. If you're throwing the minion over and you're just trying to sandwich your opponent and do a strike throw or whatever it is that you do, you still get the same thing, except plus the mix. Then the minion is still on the opposite side, and they're still sandwiched between the two. Now, of course, you're thinking, what do I do if my opponent decides to do a DP? We're getting hit by that. No matter what we do for the setup, of course, you can just block it if that's what you wish to do if you're reading a DP. But I got a better idea. The better idea is to use shield command. And after you use shield command, you basically end up in the same situation, them sandwiched between you and the minion. But let me show you something that I learned like 5 minutes ago when I was preparing to do this guide. The new thing that I learned with Jacko that I didn't know that she can do. You can do an overdrive while they're in the middle of the air after the shield command, and it blows my mind, man. Like, how did I not know this? All this time of me playing Jacko, I had no idea. I had to test it out. Like, hold up, because like I try to make Kai jump, and I'm like get him close to the ground and try to do the overdrive. Doesn't work. But after shield command, I can just get it. So if your opponent tries to DP, you can punish him very heavily. And lastly, what I want to talk about is with this setup, you're going to want to send your opponent in a certain direction, as Jacko is very powerful in the corner, and we have some ways to send him either left or right, and I'm going to show you right now. Now first we'll go over the minion attack, this one right here, where we throw, we'll do this minion attack here. Now let's say we want to get our opponent to the right corner. We're going to walk under him, so we're going to walk to the left as he's flying over our head. Just kind of do whatever we want here. Something like that. And if we want him to go to the left, we're going to back up a little bit, and then we're going to catch him with the close slash. It's going to have to be kind of high, as you can see there. So you have to get the timing right of that. because they're gonna be high up as you do it. Because if you do it wrong, they can end up on the other side. So you want to time it right and do it a little early. Do it earlier. I mean, I know it looks like it won't hit, but you just gotta time it, man. Well, instead of timing, you can kind of see where they are, where they're hovering. But you want to be backing up and then do it early, and then you get them to go in the left direction. And now with the heavy slash version, this one right here, what we're gonna do if we want our opponent to go to the left is we're gonna have to run this way so that our opponent flies over us and they catch them with a close stab, the close slash. And then you can throw your minion and do something like that. That's something I like to do, But obviously you're gonna do it your way. But to get there, you gotta run and then catch them at the right time with the close slash. And to go to the left, it's pretty simple. It's something you'd probably do anyways. Just a regular combo, regular Jacko combo, and they'll go in that direction. So nothing too fancy for going to the left. And that is my simple setup for Jacko that just works so effectively, man. Like, I've been winning more games with Jacko, and things have just gotten a lot more easier because, like, I'm still getting what I want, but except there's a mix first that they have to guess on. Well, maybe they can see it. Maybe they can slightly see it, but like they're not gonna get it right every single time because it's hard to see, because it's just right there. You gotta make the decision right here, man. So yeah, let me know if you leave in the comments, man, if you knew about the shield command. If you knew that you can overdrive somebody after you land the shield command while they're in the air, man, because I had no idea. So leave a like if this video has helped you in any way, and subscribe for daily fighting game content. Thanks for watching.